Hi everyone, my name is Waka. I'm joined here by legendary chef Nobu Matsuhisa. Thank you, Mr. Matsuhisa, for being here today. We're here to talk about some of Chef Nobu's most iconic dishes, and we are going to start with probably what is the most famous dish, the iconic black cod with miso. Chef Nobu, can you tell me, how did you come up to create this dish?
Well, so now is my first signature dishes when I started Matsuhisa in 1987. That times I cannot buy very expensive fish. One day went to fish market, so one hold a black cod piece for the frozen fish in the corners. I find it, then ask the price, how much. They say kind of like a 25-30 cents per pound. It's very cheap. Then I started thinking about this fish I like to use because cheap and very like a butter fish, melt in the mouth. I know that this flavor of the fish. Then very kind of culture food in Japan because Japan used to have no fridge. Then like a fresh fish all around the country, but they don't know fresh fish have to be used as much as possible. But how to make to keep long, so means one of the style to culture food, make marinade with the soy sauce, miso, and the salt, all the kind of different way how to keep the long time the fish. So I knew to make the marinade with the miso, but American people's more sweet flavors and some very soft. So this fish is already soft. Then I start the miso, use mirin, sake, so leave the sugars, so mix the miso paste. Then piece of the slice for the black cod, put in the miso, marinade. One day after I try, not good. So 2 days marinade, it's still not good. So 3 days marinate the miso. Then after this one, I cooked myself. I tasted it was perfect.
Nice.
So then I put in the menus too. Then one day, Roberto De Niro's came to my restaurant. I served this black cod. So then he tried to buy like this. No. Then, even me, already I tasted, it was very good. Then Bob likes it.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Then one of the menus in the Nobu Tokyo, so Roberto De Niro's favorite the black cod. So, but after this one, people I recommend all the guests. People like it. So now this dish inspired all over the world, include the price as well to the high price. It's my fault.
It's delicious. Thank you so much.
It's great. Thank you.
Next, we have Yellowtail jalapeno. I think this is one of my favorite dishes. I have to order this every time I go to Nobu. How do you achieve this perfect harmony of flavors?
Well, this is the very simple, the Yellowtail sashimi, but in Japan, sashimi means eat soy sauce and the wasabi. I'm eating more than 50, 60, 70 years of eating sashimi. Sometimes I like to try to taste it, not the soy sauce. Instead of the soy sauce, try to make something different. So this one, soy sauce of course, but it's more like a yuzu juice. Yuzu is Japanese citrus juice and a little sour than more strong than lemon. So mixed with the soy sauce. So one day I went to Maui, Hawaii, and got a restaurant called the general store Haidi Maidi. And I went to charity dinner. So 5 chefs come from Americas, all over Japan. So I cooked to about that day more than 200 people the guests. And I used Yellowtail that day, my dishes. Dinner was success, and we raised a lot of money to the locals. But after the dinner, all the guests back to home. Then now all the chefs and the teams still there. After the party, each chef makes some on like appetizer for drink beer, the wine, sake. Then I went to the fridge, and of course, still my Yellowtails, and not soy sauce and wasabi. How can I do this one? Then I slice jalapeno, the Yellowtails. The beginning is not like this one, more like a slice, put in the bowl, jalapenos instead of the wasabi. I chop, and even the cilantros and chop. Everything is mixed. So then soy sauce and the yuzu juice, like I make like a ceviches. Then after the party, chefs likes it and the drink. Oh no, it's great. Next days, back to my home, Los Angeles, and I was in Hawaii. I made the Yellowtails, some like a jalapeno, the cilantros, and the soy and the yuzu was good. But then we had more sophisticated, because let's make the menus about this. Then I start slice like each piece to make the flat like a tiny garlic paste. So under the jalapenos, touch for the garlic, put the jalapenos and cilantros. So make like this. Then sauce and cilantro middle. Then again we start the serving. People like it. So this dish, even my grandkids, so 5 years old, so he gonna eat 2 dishes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And 10 years old, my grandkids, so start eating the jalapeno too.
Wow.
This is very simple and clean, and that's why the people that still like it. This is most my famous, another signature dishes.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try it.
Yes, please. Yeah, best way, people likes the, even beginning doesn't like cilantro, so start using this one. People start eating cilantro.
So good.
Sour, soy flavor, the umami, and the spices, the jalapeno, taste of the little bit of garlic, and cilantro is makes a change for the flavor too.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we have another beautiful dish, new style sashimi with salmon. I hear there's a special story behind this dish. Do you mind telling us the story?
Okay, so this new style sashimi came out kind of like coincidence. So because my first restaurants opened 1987, almost everyone come to restaurant. We have the menu, but nobody asked the menu. Nobody see the menu. So everyone asked me to know, hey, make me anything that's special. So then, start omakase concept from this. Then one day, one lady came to me to Nobu, make me anything that's special. So that day, so we have a very fresh halibut. And then, so slice thin, so put it on the plate like this, sauce on the side, then send to the table to, here you go, and today is a very fresh halibut sashimi. Dip the sauce, then eat it. Then she said this moment, oh no, I'm sorry, I cannot eat the raw fish. So, hey, come on, so what's going on? Because you say anything you want. But, I don't want to say I don't want to push too much. Then I take back, I hold it, then I was holding, so see, how can I do? Thinking, same time, went to kitchen. So kitchen has a lot of saute pans, put the olive oils, the heat, start burning. So because hot. So this moment, I holding, yes, okay, find it, how to do this way. So put the sauce on the top of the sashimi, then take the pan, so hot olive oil is touch for the hot olive oil on the surface of the fish. So you can see, the salmon is pink, but after hot olive oils and slightly is cooked only the surface.
Yeah.
So means now after this one, no more raw fish, 100%. Even 3-4 4% cooked on the surface. I send back to the lady. Okay, now I know you don't like raw fish, but please, you must try this. I cooked slightly. So now she must eat it.
Yeah.
She must eat it. Okay, then she start 1 bite, 2 bite, finally eat all. Do you know why? It's even me, I find out myself, why American people, like Western peoples, and even European people, doesn't like raw fish, because they think about fish is very fishy. So smell, tasty, but I'm Japanese, of course I have chefs, and I know in Japan has a lot of fresh fish around the world. So fresh fish, never fishy taste, never fishy smell. So she start the 1 bite, so means she find out, raw fish is not fishy. Then, put olive oils and the little soy, the yuzus, and gingers, it's flavor, it's more like people like it, not only plain. So sashimi means raw fish, but I cooked with olive oil, it's a little bit of sesame oil, so slightly cooked. That's why there's still sashimi, and the name is, I put the new name, it's called the new style sashimi. So that day was halibut. Now we do the salmon is very popular, even tuna, sometimes with the beef. So vegetarian people select the tofu, so anything, scallops, it's anything that we can do new style. So now it's not my signature dish, it's maybe, not the baby.
It definitely is, yeah.
Definitely it's my signature dishes came out.
Perfect. All right. Shall we?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so eat the ginger and the chive, and also the garlic and the little sesame. Everything in the mix have to be eat together.
So good. And our final dish for today is another crowd pleaser, popular dish, rock shrimp tempura with creamy spicy sauce. Why do you think this dish is so popular?
Okay, well, so this is basically, it's a very same way like a Japanese tempura, the tempura butter. And beginning, after the tempura, I serve the tempura sauce. Tempura sauce is a dashi, like a soy, and like a mirin, more like a liquid. Normally eat the take piece and the tempura, dip the tempura sauce and eat it. But something not good too much is the great reactions, Then I was start thinking to, after the tempura, a little bit more like the Western way, even like a kind of like a cooking style, the Chinese. And after tempura, and I made a homemade mayos, and the tobanjang, it means so Korean spice. So mix with the mayonnaise with the tobanjang, called a little bit of spicy mayo. So after the tempura, and like a back to the pan, and like a with so spicy creamy with tobanjang mayos, so mix it together. Then instead of the tempura sauce, and rock shrimp tempura with the creamy spicy sauce, include a little bit of shiitake mushrooms and the tiny yuzu juice. Then this one I serve the guest. Of course it's the tempura, but completely different sauce. And this is kind of more like if I'm not United States, I cannot create this one.
Yeah.
Because always I serve the food, I make food, serve the table, always I watch it to people, how they eating. So this one, the first reaction, kind of. So then after this one, I sent to the table, people starting, so it means, so this moment, like I can create more. Then most happy time to people eating 1 bite, then start smiling, So this one is, this is creamy spicy sauce. We have another sauce called melted butter with a ponzu and shichimi. So rock shrimp tempura has 2 different sauce. But some people like the sauce on the side, but this is rock shrimp tempura with a creamy spicy sauce. So my first rock shrimp recipe.
Amazing. I'm going to dive right in.
Very good.
Thank you, Chef Nobu. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
This was such a treat.
Enjoy my food.
Thank you.